Aquarius, hi, welcome to my channel. So today we have a reading for you, no particular subject. We're going to take an issue, something we know, something we don't know, recent past advice and potential outcome. At the end there'll be an opportunity for an extended where we'll dive in deeper. You can watch this for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, North Node, or if any of those planets are currently transiting your 11th house, this could be for you. Once again, thank you for the continued support in whatever format it comes, liking, sharing, subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider it. It's the easiest and fastest way to grow the channel. It's very much appreciated. Thank you to Patreon members, all those that purchase private reads, extended, buy me coffees, donations. It allows me to continue doing this for you guys. Cross-watchers, you're more than welcome. Message may well be for you. All the information is in the description box. Just hit the more button below. Okay. Ooh, had a few jumpers there. Ace of Wands, Queen of Cups, Page of Cups. Nice. Passion. Could be a creative idea that you've got that you want to put into practice. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, it's a card of wealth. It's a card of knowledge. Kind of feel like esoteric knowledge. Are you diving deep? I'm just looking at the tree of life here. You're diving deep into esoteric knowledge. Mercury in Virgo. So Mercury was in Virgo, and it was a retrograde period. It's currently in Libra. Is it? I'm sure it is. Sorry, I've just gone absolutely blank then. Let me just quickly refresh my memory where things are. Mercury, 10 degrees of Libra, yes. So it was in Virgo, it was in retrograde, so there could be something about Mercury retrograde that we're discussing here. What do we know? What don't we know? Recent past. Ooh. Advice. Potential outcome. Okay, right, I know exactly what this is about. Three of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Temperance, Five of Pentacles, Justice, and the Ace of Wands, Queen of Cups, and the Page of Cups. They're stuck together. Interesting. Six of Pentacles is the Moon in Taurus, which is happening at the end of this month, shifting a lot of energies again. So it's a lunar eclipse, and it's clearing the last sort of 19 years worth of karma. Right, guys. Basically, I'm hearing it's time. It's time to connect the dots. It's like when the stars align. I'm looking at that. You know, like we look at constellations. It kind of looks like a constellation here. What we're aware of is the star card. This is you guys. So we're looking up at a constellation, and this is you looking up at a constellation. I believe it's time to show the world the real you, because you've been called to meet your soul family. It's you could be a starseed, you could be whatever. There's like this big call. It's like it's time. I'm getting like stupid Domino's Pizza advert in my head now, when they're shouting their order in that I can't remember what they say. It's gone blank. But yeah, I'm seeing that. It's kind of like it's time to call in your soul family. It's like you're connecting the dots. You're seeing that you could be looking up, and if you haven't already, and you feel like you've always longed for home somewhere, that you never really found that grounded energy with where you are. There's always something missing, like, or you feel like there's something that's, you know, it's like a fragment of your soul that's not there. You might be piecing the things together. This could be looking up starseeds, you know, taking one of those starseed quizzes, you know, looking into the attributes of certain star systems and thinking, oh yeah, I could be in Orion, I could be in Andromedan. There's something about maybe research into star constellations. This could be diving into astrology, but rather than, you know, diving into the planets, looking into the asteroids and really connecting dots like that. There's something that feels like it's connecting a dot here. What we're not aware of is the Two of Cups. It's like it's time for people to come together. Two of Cups could be a love interest in the future. It could be friendships coming together. It feels like it's time to call in your soul family. But the problem is, the only way we can do that is by being ourselves, completely authentically ourselves. If you turn up to your 9 to 5 and you're on the computer, and then you go home and then you do all this research on astrology and on your star systems, whatever that knowledge is, it could be nothing to do with that. It could be just something where you don't share it with others. What the universe is here to say is, when you don't share it with others, you cannot possibly call in the right people. It's only when you embrace your weirdness that you guys, you're the rulers of, you've been ruled by Uranus. You expect the unexpected. You're very unique, which is fantastic, and it's wonderful. But you've got to embrace it, because if you don't embrace it, people can't see you. Yes, you'll always get judgmental rubbish, and you just let that brush. But you cannot possibly call in who you're meant to call in without being authentically you. They have to see you for them to notice, to bring you closer. Recent past is the Seven of Cups. I think there's always been, you've always been looking for answers, turning over whatever this is turning over here. If this is romantic aspects, this is turning over and finding snakes. This is turning over and seeing that the ladder's going down instead of the snakes and ladders going up. It seems to be going upside down. There's something that just doesn't feel like you've found that right fit. Your advice is the Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords, yes, it has its connotations of deceit and stuff like that. Forget that. It's purely here because you're here with Aquarius, with a star card. The Seven of Swords is Moon in Aquarius. Moon in Aquarius in the Moonology is called show the world the real you. It's also bring love into the situation. So bring love into the energy of the snakes. If it wasn't for the snakes of the past, you wouldn't be as wise and knowledgeable to spot them a mile off now. It's finding gratitude even in the worst of times. Show the world the real you, because it's time to come home. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is the most comfortable, set in her home and her garden queen. And again, don't get caught up in genders. We all have to embody them. But there's something that feels very, very... It's like you're calling home. Time to go home. It's time to call your soul family in, your starseed family, whatever this is. The people that are on the same wavelength as you. It's time to call them home. But we can only do that by being authentic. Embrace your weirdness. There is a deck, I'm sure is, and it could be the starseed deck. It's like embrace your weirdness. This pretty much sums it up. In fact, I'm going to look it up. It could be you're not for everyone. Page 132. Yeah, you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. The world is filled with people who, no matter what you do, just won't like you. But it's also filled with those who will love you fiercely. They are your people. You're not for everyone, and that's okay. Talk to the people who can hear you. Don't waste your precious time and gifts trying to convince others of your value. They won't ever want what you're selling. Don't try to convince them to walk alongside you. You'll be wasting both your time and theirs, and will likely inflict unnecessary wounds that will take precious time to heal. You're not for them and they're not for you. Politely wave them on and continue on your way. Sharing your path with someone is a sacred gift. Don't cheapen it by rolling yours in the wrong direction. Keep facing your true north. Pulling this card means you've been called to embrace your uniqueness, to own your weirdness, to let the world see who you really are, to reveal your multifaceted, multidimensional nature, not to dim your light according to who is in your presence, to own all parts of yourself so that your people, the ones who are on the same kind of weird as you, can recognize you when your paths cross. Perfect. That pretty sums up the entire reading. I wish I'd have seen that earlier. We could have saved us all a lot of time. But yeah, it's time. It's time to meet your soul family. It's time to feel like home. It's time to be comfortable where you are being led. And I believe it leads to a wish fulfillment, because we've got the Star card, which is a wish fulfillment. And if we look, we've got the 7 and the 2 of Cups, which is the 9 of Cups, which is the other wish fulfillment. So let's see what that 9 is. Nine of Cups is with the King of Cups and the 7 of Wands. This is going to be people that are on the same wavelength, that you're going to have wonderful boundaries with, yet there's still softness and compassion. Call them in. It's time. Okay? Beautiful energies. And what that brings, it not only brings the comfort of people on the same wavelength, but you start finding what your true path is. You start finding new collaborations, thinking outside the box. If we look at the 4 of Wands here, it's the Knight of Wands, but the 4 of Wands are behind her. So if we think of them as the box, she's beating her drum outside of it. This is finding who you're supposed to find and then creating from that point. We've got Mars in Capricorn here, so the Tower meets the Devil. So whatever energies that are toxic, that are in your environment, I guarantee you Tower moments will be hit between you. Something will just go wrong. You'll inadvertently upset them somehow. You'll inadvertently damage a piece of their property. There'll be something that'll highlight where the discrepancy is. So just let those that are not with you fold and really embrace who you are, because it's time to draw in exactly who you need. Wonderful. In your extended, we will look at who these people are. With this 2 of Cups, we'll take their energy. Like I say, you could be bringing in your love interest, or this could be business partners, someone that you conquer the world with the 10 of Pentacles. So we'll see who this is, what we know, what we don't know. We'll mirror this reading, see what we get. If you can join me, fantastic. If not, let me know if this resonates. We have Mercury in Virgo. So there could have been something from that Mercury in Virgo part. Maybe that's when it all started, with the discrepancies between certain energies. Who knows? Aquarius, Venus in Cancer, Venus in Scorpio, Moon in Aquarius, Mars in Capricorn, Sagittarius, Mercury in Taurus, Libra, Moon in Taurus, Mercury in Aquarius, Jupiter in Capricorn, Moon in Libra, Mars in Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Saturn in Sagittarius, and Taurus. Cups, Pentacles, Swords, Wands. Everyone's here. Those are your standouts. Take care. See you soon. Bye.